Tánaiste, placing an adult in a Tusla residential unit is a very, very serious breach of child protection. Now, Aontaithe has raised this issue a number of times with the government, and we've been told that the government is doing everything it can to make sure that it doesn't happen. We've been told that immigration services know exactly who's coming into the country and that checks are being done. Vadim Davydenko was a Ukrainian boy who was placed in a residential care unit very recently. The suspect in that alleged murder was also placed in that residential home. It has now come to understanding that that suspect was an adult. Today, it has emerged in a report that 192 adults have been placed in children's residential homes in the last 3 years. That's an incredible figure. Now, it's been reported to me by people who are working within the sector that not enough work has been done on the documentary research to find out the age of the individual, and not enough work has been done on the scientific research to be able to pinpoint an individual's age. Isn't it the case that in many cases the state doesn't know the age of the individual or indeed the identity of the individuals that are coming into the country?
Thank you. Tánaiste.
Deputy Tobin raises a very important and a very serious issue. We've seen an increase, I think it's about 500% of an increase in unaccompanied minors. That figures in my mind anyway, a very, very large increase in unaccompanied minors presenting. Indeed, I'm sitting beside the Minister for Migration, Minister Brophy, and it is a reality that an increasing number of people are now travelling by themselves and they present to the International Protection Office as minors without any family members. Now, age verification is an important part of the international protection application process. Indeed, government had a meeting with Tusla on this just this week. The age identification process and the possibility that people presenting as minors may not present significant child protection issues. You're correct, it is an area of concern, and these concerns are being addressed with the new statutory scheme now being set out in the International Protection Bill, which will be introducing to these houses very soon. The new legislation will set out in far greater detail how age is to be assessed, which I think is the core of your point, by a multidisciplinary team. It will also provide for regulations governing the standards, the qualifications of personnel and so on for the purpose of that process. And we have different views in the EU Asylum and Migration Pact, but as required by that pact, the bill will also make provisions for the appointment of representatives to assist and safeguard the interests of unaccompanied minors. Thanks.